A very good morning to all the friends. Today we are recording the very first video of this series of videos on Revit software. So in this very first video, we will take a brief look of the interface or the UI user interface of the Revit software. So to start with the Revit software, you need to search the Revit and open it. We will be working with Revit 2023. So just start the software and in few seconds this software will start. Just waiting for it. Okay, so this is the very first screen you will see when you will open a Revit software. So here what you need to do is to go to the new file and you have to open a new file. We will be focused mostly on the architectural part of the Revit. So try to search any construction template or the architectural template to work with. So I am right now using Imperial construction template. So you can also use this template. Click on this template and you make sure that you need to start with a new project. Okay, and then click on OK. So in this a new file will be opened for your working, and you will get a workspace. Okay, so the very first thing will be to save the file. So you need to click on file and click on save or save as. Okay, so it will ask where to save the file. So I will recommend you to make a separate folder where you are going to save the file. So I have a folder Revit. Double click on the file and say whatever the name you wish to give it, you can give it. I am giving it name V1, video 1. Okay, or say F1. F1 this is the name of the file I am giving, and save. And you also must remember the folder in which you are saving the file. Okay, so we have saved the file. This was the very first step. Now talking about the UI of the Revit software. So the screen which you are seeing is basically the front UI of the Revit. Here during these softwares, during these videos, we will be working with the Revit architectural part. Okay, so if you want to make anything architectural, then it is covered in the architectural part. Okay, and there are many other tabs also, like structure. If you are drawing any structural column or rebars or any load bearing component of a building, then it will come under the structure part. If you are working with steel types of connections and parts, then it will be under steel. And then there are precast members also, in which you can work with the precast members. So these are the main tabs under which you are going to work. We will be focusing mainly on the architecture in our videos. Okay, in this architecture you are seeing different icons. This is the wall icon. Using this icon you can draw the wall, and when you will click on a small arrow bit on this, you will find three different types of wall: architectural wall, structural wall, and wall by face. So we'll be focusing only on architectural part. Then door. When you click on the door, you will be able to place a door. Similarly, if you want to place a window, you can work with you can click on this. If you want to place any other component, then you can click on this. Okay, you want to place a column, you can click on the column part also. Okay, right now when I clicked on door, so the door gets activated. Okay, and by this small arrow you can see the different types of or the different sizes of the doors. Right now I don't want to make a door, so I simply press escape. So whenever you click on any icon or any command is activated, you can simply press escape and come out of that. So the working of Revit is very similar to that of AutoCAD. If you are in any command you want to come out of that, simply press exit. Okay, now in this UI, this huge white space that you are seeing, it is the area where you are going to draw. Okay, you can draw walls, you can draw a roof, you can draw floor, whatever you want to draw, you can draw here directly. Okay, so this is the interface, and these four small triangle and rectangle shape icons which you are seeing, okay, these are the elevation points. Okay, by default Revit call this as north, this as south, this is the east, and this is the west. Okay, so these are the four elevation point. If you want to see the building from, if you want to see the elevation from south, you can click on this. Okay, so this is the pointer showing the south elevation. So when I move my cursor over here, you can see views, elevation and south. So if you want to see from the south, so this view gives the view from south. Okay, uh, now here you can see few more windows. One is the properties windows and other the project browser windows. These two windows are very very important. Okay, these two windows are very very important to work with. Okay, if you are not able to see these two windows in your Revit front UI user interface, what you can do is that you can go to here, uh, views. Actually this screen recording floating window is there, so I am having some issue. I'm trying to move it. uh, just wait. Okay, here you are seeing the view, so you can click on the view button. This floating window, I'm not able to move it. This is creating whole havoc. Okay, I'll just minimize it and click on the view. Okay, and then again maximize it. So when you will click on the view, you will find these types of icons. Okay, all these icons. So you can click on the user interface, and here you will find these side windows, project browser and properties. Project browser and properties, so these two are here, properties and project browser. If you are not able to see them, you can click on here. Okay, so for example I click on properties, you even see that properties is not available now. Again I click on properties, it is available here. Similarly again click on the user interface. So this browser, project browser and properties, these two, or rather all these are ticked, and you let them ticked on. Okay. Okay, uh, in addition you are seeing here floor plans, level 1, level 2, level 3, level 04, so all these levels are there. If you want these levels to hide, or if you want, if these levels are not available here, what you can do, you can go to the uh, plan views. It is again in the view, under views you can click on the plan views. This floating window is causing the error. Okay, so plan view you can click and you can see the floor plan. So when you click on the floor plan, all these plans will be available here. Okay, so just do okay and maximize. Okay, this is the limitation of windows, that there is a floating bar, or the recording bar, where it stands in the center and I'm unable to move it. Okay, so this, all these things you must know. Okay, and this is a 3D view icon. When you click on this, you will be able to see the 3D view of the building structure, whatever you have drawn. You will be able to see the 3D view of whatever you have drawn. Okay, this is a UI you must know. Okay, architecture, if you want to draw a wall, I'm repeating a small recap. If you want to draw a wall, click on the wall and you will be able to draw the wall. Then doors, windows are placed here. Okay, this properties window is very very important, it must be shown here. Similarly the project browser is very very important, it must be shown here. If it is not available here, you can click on views. You can click on views and open the views, and then you can go to the user interface and you can make them appear here. Okay, so this is the very short video on the user interface of the Revit. Okay, and this is the area where we are going to draw. Now we are seeing the 3D. If we want to see the floor plans, we can click on the floor plan, say level 1. You can double click here, and again these levels are working here. You can use your mouse scroll bar to zoom in, zoom out. So zoom in and zoom out can be done by using the scroll button on the mouse. Okay, so this is zoom out and this is zoom in. Okay, so we stop this video here, and in the next video we will see how to create the levels and then we will see how we can modify the properties of walls, and then how we can create the walls, and then we will proceed with other videos. Thank you very much.